Okay, guys, so let's start this live session. So, if you have any kind of question, you can definitely pitch it here. I'll be working on one of my edits that I am recently working, and I'll be uploading that video uh, this Sunday. Okay, so I'm working on that. So, if you have any question, you can pitch it here, and I'll be free to answer. So, let's start working. So, let me mute this thing. Okay, I'm muting my microphone so that there's no disturbance. But if you ask the question, then I will answer it. So there is a first question from D's done. Which subject, dude? So actually, I'm a physics teacher, but I am actually editing my video because one of my subscriber has recently asked me to tell me the secrets that I use to improve audio because they say that my audio quality on my video is great. So I will be answering that and what are the techniques that I use to improve my audio without breaking the bank, or you can say a hole in the pocket. See, this is a very cheap microphone which I use. You don't have to use Rode microphone. So how you can do that? How you can uh, pull out or make the most out of your microphone that you have? I'll be showing that technique and how I use it to edit it on Premiere Pro. So I'm creating that video for you guys. It will be up by Sunday. Since the schedules are a bit hectic, I've been taking a lot of physics class as well as my PhD thing is going at full flow. So yeah, I'm working on that. So I hope I've answered the question. Okay, so oh nice, great, D's done. If you're not my subscriber, then you can definitely check my videos if you like them. If you feel like those videos added some kind of value to your life or is useful for you, you can definitely subscribe to this channel because uh, it will be a great support to this channel, as well as more things are actually coming on, will be coming up in the future. So I hope you'll enjoy that. Okay, D's done has already subscribed. Thank you for your support, man. Thank you. Great. So if you have any question regarding if you're a content creator, you're creating any kind of content for like Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, maybe you can, yeah, you can, what to say? You can ask any question about how to grow your YouTube channel or what are the experiences that I have within this journey of last 1 year, how things have worked out. I can definitely share with you. And yeah, if you have a channel, I'll give you a shout out. Yeah. This is an awkward time to do some, what to say, live session. I've never done this before. Yeah. So it's an awkward time. So there's again a comment from D's done. What's a easy way of doing PhD, working on projects, thesis, or taking up a course? I am actually working on on my own thesis paper. I'm not working under any kind of project and or taking up any kind of course. What I actually do is working on my own thesis paper, my own research thing, uh, under the fellowship of government. So I think that's the most easiest way. Like that's the most easiest and fun thing to do. If you're under the project, then you'll always be under pressure of that project. Okay. So it's more flexible if you're working for yourself doing the thesis. Okay, again, there is a comment from T's done. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know. A duck? What is that? A duck with maybe a like from a duck. Okay, I got it. The icon is a bit small. Great, man. Talking with people from around the world and doing the work is sometimes so much fun. That's why I do YouTube. The simple answer to that. Okay, there is another question from Arul. Okay, he says that, "Hi sir, can you please tell me easy way or strategy to score 120 or 120 plus in NEET physics?" It's simple. Like the thing that you need to do is, first of all, understand the nature of the exam. In NEET, you need to score high. That means they will never ask questions that can't be solved within 1 minute. This is the trick. Okay, so once you know this, you need to understand that they will never ask question that needs more than 1 minute, as a result of which they will not ask questions that require lengthy solution. They will mostly ask questions that are formula based. So if you have a good understanding or memorization of the formulas and how the formula actually works, like if we change the parameters of the formula, how will the formula actually change? If you can understand a little bit of mathematics behind that formula, if you can dissect the formula a little bit, if you understand that part, and if you have the formulas back in your head, scoring 120 plus, you will score more than 120 in physics, NEET physics. I'm talking about NEET physics. In order to do that, what you need to do is open your last 30 years. There is a book from Arihant or maybe MTG. There are two publishers that do that. So open that book and solve the last 30 years and take a note of what are the type of questions that they asked recently. Okay, you'll see that you'll have a good understanding of the topics from each chapter. Uh, what are the questions that they're asking, and what are the topics from a chapter that you need to give more focus on? That's the first thing you need to do. And the second thing that you need to do is go through the chapters, or at the end of that book, there are, what to say, the previous year questions, like 2017 or 2018. Sample papers are there. And beside every question, they write down the chapter's name as well as the year. Okay. Uh, Another thing you can do is go open each chapter from that book, last 30 years, and you'll see that beside every question there are year in which that question has appeared, and then see from each chapter how many questions are asked. Okay, how many questions are asked? Based on that, you'll understand which chapter is more important and which chapter you need to focus first. For example, rotational mechanics, they will ask you three questions. If you look ray optics, they will ask you at least three questions, three, sometimes four. If you look into gravitation, some year they ask three questions, sometimes two, sometimes three. If you look into semiconductor, they will absolutely ask you three questions. So just by completing those chapters, take a note of those chapters, find out which chapters are high weightage, and then complete those chapters first. Do as much as you can. Memorize all the formulas from those chapters, and try your level best that whenever those questions are come from those chapters, you can definitely hit them without any problem. For example, if you look into uh, hydrostatic or hydrodynamics, that is the fluid part, then every year there are two chapters, and from those two chapters hardly one questions come. So you can focus on the chapter at the end, but for now you need to focus on chapter 1, that is laws of motion, work, power, energy, gravitation. So these are heavyweight chapters: semiconductors, ray optics, okay, current, electricity, one chapter but three questions. So yeah, you need to understand this. You need to go through last 30 years, build a strategy and study. Yeah. And you can absolutely score like 120 plus. I can guarantee, because I've seen my students doing that. Okay. There's another question from D's done. Have you worked as NEET faculty? Yeah, I'm actually working as a NEET faculty in institute, and in three institute actually, part time. I've been doing that. And I've also taught students under my own batches. Yeah, and I've seen a great, huge improvement. I'm still working as a NEET faculty, along with my PhD work, along with my YouTube. So you can do a lot of things if you can manage your time. So again, another question from Arul. To score 120 plus in NEET physics, is that necessary to complete whole portion? Uh, yeah, it's absolutely necessary to cover whole portion. But as of now, I can tell that you need to focus on the heavyweight chapters, because you never know. For example, I'm telling you that you can go through the hydrodynamics part at the end, because only one questions come. Maybe that if you just go through the formula, maybe that question will be so easy that you will have to regret if you don't go through it. Maybe that's the easiest question of the whole chapter and you have not gone through that chapter. So that could have helped you to get a good rank. Okay, each number counts, each question counts, each mark counts, each negative mark counts. So yeah, that's you need to go through every chapter. You never know from which chapter the easiest question will come, and that can be solved within even 10 seconds. Or maybe objective type question, they will ask you something and you can, without what to say, calculating, you can directly answer those. So it's only possible if you go through all the chapters. Yes, you absolutely go through, you need to go through all the chapters. This is what I tell all my students when I start my sessions. Like at the initial part of my session, you need to focus and go through all the chapters, at least the formulas. You cannot miss any formula. Another question from a new man, Mohan Ravi. So yeah, I think this is the first time you have been commenting on my video. So great. People are commenting now. So best keyboard and Apple Pencil alternative for iPad earphone. No, I think you have asked this question earlier in one of my shorts. So I will give you the answer. Okay, let me give you the answer. So for Apple iPad, uh, yeah, thank you, Arul. For Apple iPad, you can use this keyboard that I'm actually using here. Okay, this is wireless keyboard. The beauty, I will do a review on this keyboard. Okay, so don't worry. The beauty of this is a Bluetooth keyboard which can connect with three devices at a time. You can see this white three buttons. So you can connect with your computer, you can connect with your iPad, you can also connect with your smartphone within a single tap. There are three buttons, so you can pair three at a time. So this is the best keyboard for Apple if you don't want to put a hole in your pocket, because Apple keyboards are hectic. Like it cost a lot amount of money. If you're Indian, you know it, like 13,000 to 14,000 rupees for Apple Magic Keyboard. It's very difficult. But this is also not very cheap. This is also expensive. This is from Logitech, K380 model number. So yeah, it also cost around near about 3,000 rupees. But there are many third-party keyboards for iPad. You can check in Amazon and Flipkart. But this is great. This one is great. If you compare it with Apple keyboard, it costs a lot lesser than that. So I'll definitely, if you have a little bit of money, then I will suggest you to invest on this Logitech K380. As for the pen, I'll show you the pen. Wait. So this is my iPad. This is my cover, and you can see this is the pencil. So let me open it. If you want a review of this Apple Pencil, so please write me down in the comment section. Okay, so I will get an idea of what my subscriber actually want to see. Okay, because I don't understand, because most of my subscribers don't comment. So that's why I say comment, ask any question, because I am in a position to answer, because I have those things with me. So I use it according to my need. So your users may be different, but I will answer it for all my subscribers how you can use it. Maybe I don't use my pencil in that way, but I can explain it for you. This is the pencil that I use. Okay, so this is from the company Case U, CASEU. Case U. You can find this on Amazon. It cost around 2,000 rupees, because Apple Pencil cost around like 8,000, and the second generation cost like 10,000. So it's much lesser than that, 80% less. So yeah, this is amazing. This charges with a USB-C, so you can use any mobile charger to charge it. It also comes with a charger, so don't worry. If you use your Samsung charger, USB-C charger, it charges within like 20 minutes, full charge, and you can use it for like 10 to 15 days without any problem. And if you're a light user, I am a heavy user of this pencil. If you are a light user, it can serve you for 20 to 25 days. Okay, so yeah. So another question from Sheikh Sajid Hussain. Okay, your question is, so sir, please discuss new pattern of NEET physics question solve strategy. There is no such thing called solve strategy. Okay, it's a technique that most of our coaching institute tell you that do this. This is the magic. This is the magic. But it doesn't work in that way, because I have been within that industry. It's just an advertisement for you to grab that coaching center. Okay, they will show you some trick. Maybe it's an exception, and you can solve those questions within 10 to 15 seconds, but most of the majority of the questions can be solved without simple, like without those magic. If you know the formula and how those formula work, then you can absolutely solve most of the questions. Okay, I've seen students doing that. Okay, there is no magic. It is sheer hard work and following the simple routine every day. Okay, you need to follow consistent. You need to be consistent. I have created a video, how to build habits. Okay, I have grabbed that concept from the book called Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. So yeah, go through that video. You'll understand the magic of consistency. If you are consistent, you can create magic. Okay, there's no such thing called strategy. The strategy I've already discussed. The question was asked by Arul. So I've discussed that. Okay. So go through the last 30 years and analyze. You need to do it for yourself. No teacher will do it for you. No teacher will do it for you. You need to do it yourself. Teacher can only give you concepts, and based on that concept, you need to solve your question. Okay. So yeah, I hope I have answered the question. Yeah, SK Sajid Hussain. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Graduate. Okay. Okay. There is a problem. Wait. There's a problem. Okay, it says that Mohan Ravi is saying that I am a commerce graduate, but I am working in a completely different field. But my mind always wanted to learn something new, but I always procrastinate. How to overcome this? So again, Sheikh Sajid is asking the same question. So great, this is a genuine question, and this is not the situation that you are alone. Even I, even I sometimes when a little bit 2 to 3 years ago, I was in this dilemma. Like I have done my engineering, okay, and I was working in a software company where I was creating websites, designing websites and portal for Australian company, and sometimes I have worked for a UK company. So the problem with that is we actually tend to flow with what our friends are doing, and we follow them, and what our parents are telling, we follow, and we get into that hole. Okay, so you need to figure out, you need to try different things. See, you have said in your question that my mind always wanted to learn something new. This is what happened with me. Yes, this is absolutely the origin. It happens with most people that are a little bit creative and people that think. I always I always try new things. Like for example, I'll give you my example to explain you. Okay, let me. I think it is becoming dark. Let me switch on this light. Just hold on. I hope this is clear now. The quality should be great. Okay, so yeah, you need to try new things in order to discover yourself and to find out your passion. Okay, I'll give my example. I was an engineer. I'm still an engineer. I worked in TCS. Sorry, I told the company name. I used to work in that company. Okay, I used to create websites, but I never enjoyed it, even though I was getting paid. I never enjoyed it because that was not me within that cubicle working 9 to 10 hours without interacting with anybody in front of the computer. That was not me. So I started I was a good teacher. I could teach things, explain things. Okay, so what I started to do, I started teaching students while I was in TCS in that company. I started teaching. I found, and I used to find satisfaction. So what I did was I started preparing myself for GATE exam. Then I cracked GATE after 1 year, and then entered into university, government university, for my master degree. And when I was doing my master degree, I started teaching NEET students in one of a coaching center. There I found out that yeah, this is what I actually love. Okay, I was trying new things. I was learning how to teach. I was going through physics hell lot of time. Like I still believe that you people are preparing for NEET, but when I started teaching NEET, I used to work, like I used to study physics for more than 6 to 7 hours every day, 5 to 6 hours, because it's not about knowing the physics, but it's about teaching. Teaching requires more knowledge than what's written in the book. Okay, so I used to do that. I used to study physics. Then I started trying out YouTube. I started trying out photography. I started trying out videography, and then I started creating this channel. Okay, and then yeah, but the problem is it's not about just shooting. It's not about talking in front of the camera. You have to learn it. You need to try out. Until and unless you try out, you won't find your passion. Okay, so I started trying out how to talk in front of the camera. It was hard. The first time I started talking in front of the camera, it was very hard. Like I was, see, when I start my video, if you look into my previous videos, I start in this way. Hello, friends. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Mohammed Hasan. So this is so easy for me nowadays. But when I initially started, I used to uh, get stuck. I used to forget my own name, not because I don't know my name, but I was tensed. I was afraid because I don't have that kind of exposure talking in front of the camera. So yeah, so I started trying out new things, talking in front of the camera, talking in front of the mic, okay, recording these things. Started learning about lighting. Then it's not about that only. Then you need to learn how to edit. Okay, uh, so editing is a limitless thing. I'm still learning. Okay, you need to know how to script. You need to know which angle works better. Photography, you need to create thumbnails for your YouTube, so you need to be good with your camera. Now when I bought this new DSLR, I don't know how to shoot with it. I used to think like, man, how are people getting so good photos from this same camera where I saw some YouTube reviews about this camera and I bought it. And why my picture is so dumb? Like why it is so bad? It's not about the camera, it's about the learning curve. You need to learn the functionalities of this camera. Okay, so yeah, you need to try out new things. Yeah, you may be a commerce student, but what your heart says, like you want to do something, maybe you want to vlog. If your heart says to vlog, then just try it. Vlog, start vlogging. Don't think about the result, don't think about the outcome. Just do it for fun for maybe 1 year, and you may not know, maybe that will turn into a passion after 1 year. You'll discover yourself that maybe that is you. And maybe further down the line you can monetize and you can earn money creating, following your hobby. Yeah, this is a lengthy process, but you need to do this. You need to struggle and prepare. Okay, if you want, I'll give, this is the best example. Like have you why Cristiano Ronaldo or Shah Rukh Khan is at the top of their game? There's a reason for that. The reason is that they found out their passion by trying out new things, and then they work on it tirelessly. And they can work tirelessly because that's their passion. Okay, they found out, they enjoy it. Okay, and they're able to retain that position because what to say, uh, they're passionate about what they're doing, and they found out what they actually like, and they're earning from what they enjoy. Like for example, people that are playing cricket, maybe Virat Kohli, maybe he enjoys playing cricket and he's earning from that. Shah Rukh Khan enjoys acting and is earning from that, as a result of which that combination is actually creating the magic. So if you enjoy something and if you can make that thing a monetizable for you, that can earn money for you, that yeah, absolutely, that will create that magic. So I'm still in the path of rediscovering myself, and I'm trying out new things, teaching physics to students, teaching new stuff, creating YouTube videos, doing my PhD. So yeah, my discovering myself is still on. Yeah. So yeah, you need to do that, and it takes a bit of struggle, but that struggle will end once you find it, and a new struggle will start. Okay. So the next question, Tausif Max, sir, tell something about WebG 2000 cutoff. It's very difficult. You can find this on Google. You can find that on Google, and it's more or less similar every year. Okay, it's more or less similar every year. But for NEET, every year it goes on increasing. I don't know. It's crazy. NEET is crazy. Okay, for NEET, every time the cutoff goes on increasing, and it increases by a great level. Okay, yeah. So my afternoon is going amazing with my edit as well as talking with you guys. Sir, our educational system, okay, these done. Sir, our educational system is in such condition where we come to know we need to follow our passion after we are in another career. Exactly, absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you. I'll give you an example. This is what I've talked in one of my meetings. Okay, let me close the window. It's raining heavily. What a weather. Okay, yeah, let me answer this. Yeah, it's a sad situation to be in, but what can I say? That's why I say great teacher, a good teacher is a great gift for a student. The biggest gift for a student is a good teacher, because a teacher will help you understand through his experience what you need to do in order to rediscover yourself, because every student is different. So yeah, our educational system is bad. It's not good at all. I cannot say it's not good, but it's bad. It may be worst, like worse. It's very bad. Okay, where if you are talented in certain subjects, you are not allowed to do, you have to do with it another subjects, those are of no value to you for your career. Okay, for example, you want to be a animator or a coder who loves coding, so you should choose it from class 5 or 6. You want to do coding only because that's what you want, what you love, and what you want to do. But they will give you to study physics, chemistry, geography, history. I don't know why. Why? That should have, they should have the like freedom to do it from class 6 itself, because we are grown up till we are in class 6. Okay, we should be able to choose it from our classes. Okay, before class 6, teach our history, teach our geography about our country, because knowing things about our country is valuable. It's important. But yeah, after class 6, it should be an optional thing. Okay, that's what I believe. So, guys, if you're enjoying this live session, just open your book and work with me. That's why I'm creating this session. Challenge me. Like, I can keep on working for hours and hours. I need to show you. This is the live example. Like, I'm working, okay, a deep work, but you can also work with me. Pick out a book, work for 2 hours or 1 hours with me while these videos are playing. And yeah, the beauty of this channel is that today I'm discovering that people from commerce are actually subscribing to this channel. It's amazing. Oh, great, great. I'm absolutely loving it. I used to think that only science student subscribe to my channel. Okay, there's another question from Mohan Ravi. I found that our educational system wants to make everyone to be an employee, not an entrepreneur. Exactly, absolutely correct. Our educational system actually teaches us to be a slave under the 9 to 5. They will teach us how to behave well. They will teach us how to control ourselves, how to not ask questions, how to not think beyond the limit, because teachers don't allow questions too much in the school. Okay, so yeah, they will teach us everything that's required to follow this rat race, but they will never teach you to ask questions or think creative. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct analyzation. So you need to work. Okay, once you understand, you shouldn't sit down. You need to work and yeah, find out ways to come out of that rabbit hole. Okay, and once you can come out, guide other, guide other people making videos or teaching if you're into that level. Then guide other into not falling into that rabbit hole. Okay. At least in this session, I need to complete this cuts initial, like the basic cuts. Once I can do that, the animation part will be done next day. But the basic cuts takes a bit of time. So, guys, if you have any question, new people that are joining for the first time, if you are there, post a question, man. Post a question. Okay, we have got another question. Okay, this is not a question, Gautam Sarkar. Hello, sir. Hello, Gautam. Hope you're doing well. So, okay, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing good. I think you are also doing good. Okay, so Gautam Sarkar, I think you are my student, isn't it? You are my student. I think I've taught you physics. Yes, after many days, I'm doing a live session because I was not able to get time. Okay, it's not purely about time. And this will be a false thing to say. I was not motivated to create live videos. It takes a lot of setting up, and I'm a bit lazy. Yeah, there was a time issue, but if you're passionate about something, time always comes out. So I said, why not? I am getting a time in this afternoon. Why not start a live session in this afternoon and hang out with you guys, with all my subscribers that comes to my live session. Okay, my question is, do you enjoy these live sessions? Okay, let me put forward this question to you. Okay, so that people that are coming late can answer this. Let me put this. This Windows 10 update has made it a bit unusable nowadays. Okay, this is question from my side. If you are loving these live sessions, then for my subscriber, for my viewers, I can keep on creating these videos. Okay, live where I'll be working, and you'll you can ask me and you can work with me. Together we can work because we all are students and learning new stuff every day. Okay, another question has popped up here. Use these sessions now. It's a later on you'll have huge subscriber. Then you won't be able to do live and complete your work simultaneously. Uh, let's see. It's a process. Maybe I don't know about that now. When that thing happens, and if I cannot do it, I'll surely remember you, Mohan Ravi. Okay, there's another comment. So Faisal Khan. Uh, okay, he says Assalamu alaikum. So Walaikum Assalam. So it's almost more than 1 hour now. I have been editing my videos that is going to come this Sunday. This 1 hour went like a flash. Okay, the question is from Faisal Khan. Tell me something about the career to focus. Make a video of care, how to make a career. Okay, the thing is, uh, the career to focus. You should focus on the things that you actually love. Now, if you want to be a doctor, then you need to focus on NEET. Then you need to do a little bit of research behind how the exam actually works. What are the things that you need to do, and then work for it. Simple as that. If you want to be a doctor, then study for NEET examination, understand the strategy, how to prepare it, and then work hard. Without working hard, you won't be successful in any career. Okay, so there is no career to choose. So going for to become a medical doctor is a great thing. Otherwise, you can choose anything. You can be a cricketer, you can be a videographer, you can be a graphic designer, you can be a YouTuber. Anything is possible. The thing is, you need to understand how to achieve that. You need to make strategy. You need to keep working hard, and absolutely you'll be successful in anything you want to be. Okay, another question live with Nawaz. Any tips for NEET exam? Yeah, I've shared this many tips in this live session only. Many questions have been asked about NEET. So if you want tips for NEET exam, I can give tips for physics only because I've been training a student to uh, prepare for the NEET physics. So what you can do is, if you have started preparing for your NEET exam and you have problem preparing physics, then what you need to do is buy the book for last 30 years. First of all, clear the concept of each chapter and start solving those questions. That's the first thing that you need to do, because in that book, uh, the book is so good that the questions are arranged according to chapter. So for example, you studied Newton's laws of motion. So first of all, go through all the concept that's written in the book, go through your teacher's note or the notes that has been given to you by the institute, study those things, and then try solving last 30 years and see how much you can solve. You'll see that most of the questions are basically formula based. So you need to memorize those formula. So if you can memorize the formula and can understand how this formula works, then you can absolutely get very good marks in NEET physics. That's what I need to say. Okay. So this is your initial task that you need to do. Understand the concept, start solving last 30 years. And this has been effective. And by doing so, some of my students have cracked NEET and also got a very good marks in physics, NEET physics. So this is some of the tips. There is no such thing called magic. Magical questions are one or two. So even if you leave those questions, doesn't matter. Most of the questions are formula based. So there's another question from Faisal Khan. I want, अरे this is in Hindi. So I want कि आप जिंदगी के बारे में भी बताएं बहुत दफ़ा ऐसा होता है जब आप टूट जाते हैं तो कैसे इंसान खुद एक मजबूत शख्सियत का मालिक बनाए और अगर को बाप रे बाप इट्स सो डिफिकल्ट और अगर कोई कॉम्प्लेक्स का शिकार हो तो कैसे यूज उसे बाहर निकले उससे कैसे बाहर निकले. It's a difficult topic to answer in one, like, in one sentence or within this live session. It's a extensive kind of question, and it requires a very detailed explanation. Okay, first of all, you need to understand that if you want to crack something, you need to have self belief. Now, nobody is born great. Everybody has started from initial level. The most important thing that a student fail in the initial stage is belief. They feel like after preparing for maybe 2 to 3 months and they're struggling for the first 3 to 4 months, they feel like they can't crack the exam. Okay, and they started feeling that inferiority complex. Okay, that yeah, I'm not good enough, I'm not talented enough, like I don't have those qualities to crack neat, or I don't have those quality to become a doctor or maybe anything. So it's a process. You need to believe in yourself that yes, I can do it, I can do it. And since I have this 1 year, I won't judge myself, I won't judge myself, I will just keep on working hard and I will keep on doing the duty that I have prepared for myself, the routine that I have prepared for myself. I need to do that. Okay, you need to believe in yourself that I can do it. If you don't believe, then nothing is possible. You need to believe. Like for example, like this YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, if I don't believe that this subscribers or viewers will increase, then I will lose hope in creating these videos. So yeah, you need to believe in yourself. I believe that this YouTube thing will grow because my videos are good. I give value to students' life. So this will absolutely grow. This is a good thing. Yeah, initially everything is difficult. Like when I started physics in my class 11, it was difficult for me. But slowly and steadily, I believe that I can do it. I can crack my engineering exam. I can crack GATE exam. I can get into any software company. That belief within myself has helped me to crack those things. Otherwise, I'm also a average student. I never become first in my class. I used to be second or third most of the time, but I was not the first boy in the class. But yeah, uh, I'm in a much better position than those first boy in the class. The only reason is I have believed that I can do it, and I used to work hard. So these are the things. You need to believe in yourself and then work hard. These are the two components. You pick up any great personalities, whether be it in sports, whether be it in studies, whether be it in any field, engineering, medical, doesn't matter, or professor, or videographer, or YouTuber, everybody will say that the initial phase was difficult, but they still believe that they can do it and they worked for it. So yeah, that will create the magic. So you need to believe in yourself first, and then keep on working, keep on planning how to meet the end result, how to reach the end of my goal. You need to plan yourself and then stick to that plan. Stick to that plan and keep working. Like 2 months, 3 months doesn't matter. Yeah, 3 months, 4 months is short amount of time, you won't see result. At least work for 1 year and you will absolutely and definitely see results. Yeah, this is the thing. When I first posted my first YouTube video, it's not there in this YouTube channel anymore. When I first posted my YouTube videos, I there was no views. It was a good video about physics, but there were zero views. Just wait, I have a call. I have a call. Okay, is there any question? No question. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. You need to believe in yourself and then keep on working hard. I'm almost done with my editing now. So let's see. Okay, there is some question again. Okay, being positive will change your perspective of this world and you will see absolutely being positive. Yeah, believing in believing in yourself is a kind of being positive. Okay, believing means you have that hope. So it's a positive thing. Okay. So you need to be positive that it will work out. I need to just keep on working like this Sunday. So if you are a content creator, you want to create content and you want to achieve that audio level, great audio level, then this video is for you, people. Okay, there is a question again from Live with Nawaz. Numerical questions will be more in it. Like 60 to 70%, what happens is they will give you questions that are directly formula based. If you know the formula, if you know how the parameters in the formula changes, or if I change that parameter in that formula, how that formula changes, if you can understand this much only, you can solve most of the questions in it. Like more than 35 questions you can solve. At least 30 to 35 questions can be easily solved. Okay, guys, my editing is the cut portion has been done. So I will save this thing, cross this thing. So I'll save the animations. Okay, so let me end this chat session here. My work is done for the day. Okay, now I will take a rest for a little bit. I will go for a walk and then we'll start working from evening. Okay, so okay, Faisal Khan, there is another question. Last question. Communication field, whether for job workers or for businessmen. So tell us how one can improve this communication skill. How to work on communication skills? Like my communication skill improved by teaching students. Okay, you need to do something. You need to keep communicating with people. If you are having problem, then you need to deliberately do that with customers, or maybe your friends, or maybe what to say, teach your friend, talk with your friend. Okay, uh, yeah, maybe create some YouTube videos, talk in front of the camera. Just you need to practice. The more you practice, the more you'll be skillful in that thing. Like yeah, what's the question? And also that if he's introvert, how can he build his confidence to talk in a crowd? Yeah, I am an introvert too. I am also an introvert. So this question applies to me. If I can talk in front of the camera, if I can teach students, then absolutely anybody can do that, because I'm a shy person. I started creating videos on YouTube, and you may feel that, yeah, this guy is amazing, like talks in front of the camera without any problem. But this has taken a year for me. I was not very comfortable in front of the camera. I have awkward moments. I used to like I used to get stuck, and it was very awkward for me. Even saying simple sentence in front of the camera was difficult for me. But slowly and steadily, as I was doing this for months after months, things became simple. When I took my first class, it was a nervous thing for me. I was a bit tensed, but as I started taking classes, I become confident. I become used to it, and now I can talk in front of any audience, any number of audience without any problem. It doesn't shiver. I don't shake. There's no confidence problem. The only reason I have been doing this, I've been teaching students for the last 4 to 5 years, and I have been doing YouTube for the last 1 year. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of communication that has actually helped me to talk in front with others, or maybe yeah, teaching students. I don't have that problem anymore. But if you tell that I'm an introvert, even I'm an introvert, I have a hard time communicating with people, but a little bit of practice will actually make it easy for you. Talking in front of camera is easy as compared to talking in front. No, it was not easy for me. Talking in front of the camera was difficult for me, because I have been teaching students for 4 years, but I have been doing YouTube for 1 year. So teaching students was easy for me because I've been doing that for quite a lot of amount of time now. But when I started talking in front of the camera, it was difficult for me. It was a bit awkward. I used to skip. I used to forget what I'm trying to say. And when you record something and you see yourself in front of the camera, you'll feel like, man, this is not me. This is not my voice. When you hear it for the first time, you need to get used to it. Yeah, I had that problem. So yeah, maybe it's not your problem, but I had my problem. It was difficult for me to talk in front of the camera. You need to practice. Practice makes things easy. Yeah, so I think this should be the end of the live session. I need to go now. My time is up. And yeah, we'll catch you up in my next live session, or I'll be uploading video this Sunday. So we'll catch up there. The comment section is always open. You can comment me down anything you want to know. And yeah, let's end it here. Have a nice day. Bye bye.